Tell her we can't do nothing but hear Diamond. She gonna get hurt.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
I told you, Dr. E. Let's get this show rolling, gang. What's up, Dr. E? What's up, Diamond? Salute to the chat, double chat.
What up? Putting a couple band-aids on these fools.
We back at it again. Live and direct, we got Dr. E. Diamond, the whole band-aid gang up in here. What's up, Cole? We got the real angels. Working the ones and twos, getting all this together, gang. It's another day. So we giving it the right way. We told y'all from Jump Street, y'all, that this was gonna come. Y'all know we said it first on this channel. We just said it. See, we can take a rest and wait on this type of shit and let everybody get their shit off. This they ain't gonna get it off like the Band-Aid game. Let's go. Make sure you double tap the screen. We got Hernandez Govan, got the mixes put on him. Diamond put me on first. Diamond had her ears to the street first. Called my phone before anybody had this shit. Said, Doug, you know what's gonna happen to Hernandez Govan. But we was doing people all type of ways over there on the Carmelo. So thank Diamond for that. I said that. Y'all get in here. We finna get straight to it. I'm T-Dummy. I ain't saying a word for small. I'm saying it down. That's real angel in the building. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. What's up, Coral Gang? We got her. I told y'all this is so good. What's up, True People? We got her. Band-Aid Gang. Y'all know that I said it, y'all. Now we gonna let the streets hear how we break this shit down. Because we always do it different than everybody else will be on this channel. I said that. Let's just make sure this potatoes, man, they was waiting on us to start the load on their ass. They was waiting on this. I said that. Let's go. Let's break this shit down, baby. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all all for showing up and showing love to the channel. It's Band-Aid Gang. We in the building, y'all. Everybody know what went on with Hernandez Govan and PRE Sammy. And you know what's crazy about this Band-Aid Gang? Me and the real angel, I know y'all seen the pictures. Dr. E and Diamond. Remember when we went down to Cascada and we went down and filmed the old OG and he told the whole story about what really happened with the Dolph situation, the OG that cleans the store. Now, if y'all remember paying attention, PRE Sammy was right outside. We was talking to him. Me and the real angel, this same dude was right outside, chilling, rolling him up a blunt outside. They was very cool. So that's what I like when we went to Cascada, y'all, that everybody was cool out there, man. You ain't feel like, you know, you had to really look over your shoulder. It was all black love. So I'm so glad to be black, because if I was white, I probably got treated a different way. But I you know, but there was some Hispanic dudes out there, and they was taking pictures in front of the Dolph Memorial too. So it was all love, man. So it's crazy to see that Sammy put them hands on Govan, gang.
Good evening, sis.
What's up, Peanut?
Oh, wow.
Y'all. The timeline that we gonna break down, y'all. And show y'all how we do it over here on the Band-Aid Gang channel, man. This is crazy. And we already had said it. The last live that we said, Band-Aid Gang, when I said Hernandez Govan time was up. I said it was nothing else for him to talk about. Was you on that live, Dr. E, when I said that?
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I think Dr. E was on that live.
He was.
Everything I said that came true, Band-Aid Gang. I just called it. I said Hernandez Govan ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing. I guarantee you something finna happen. And look what happened. Back to back karma. Let's go.
The man
Somebody
acquitted in
got
Ohio.
lumped up.
Rapper Young Dolph was expected in court today. Thanks for joining us for the news at 4:30. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. Hernandez Govan was arrested last week on stalking and harassment charges. Braille Brown set in court today and has more.
Tommy, you want to add to that? He got a stalking charge. What the fuck is going on? That says a lot about Govan. What happened with Dolph? I'm gonna let you go ahead and break that down, gang.
It just seems like to me that whoever he was dealing with at the time don't want to deal with him no more, and he don't know how to move on. That's basically what it sounded like to me. And he became a stalker. You know, you can't keep stalking people.
Okay.
I don't know. It just give his mo. He sit back and he watch people, and he observe folks, and then he talk about everything. He gives that stalker vibe anyway, y'all. Like the man, it gives stalker vibe. He ugly. Not to mention he ugly and he quiet. So that alone tells you everything you need to know. Okay. The man is lack
He sit
thereof
back and watch.
eyebrows. That's all you need to know. When a man don't have no eyebrows like that, he a stalker. Just know
I
he a
said,
stalker,
damn.
y'all.
Diamond said, if you ain't got no eyebrows, you a stalker, Band-Aid gang. Corey said, if your eyebrows gone, you a stalker. What you feel about this? He ain't learned this lesson, Dr. E. What you feel about this, gang? We going down the line. Hit the like button, y'all.
Yeah, he seemed like he just searching for something. On the last interviews I saw him on, it's like he just trying to stay relevant. And I guess whatever happened, it fell off. Then I guess relationship wise is what you're talking about, Diamond. So that's
Right.
crazy.
And honestly, who would want to deal with somebody this hot anyway? Nobody should
That
want to deal with him business wise, personal wise, any of that. The man has been already locked up, back locked up, back locked up, into everybody's business, always into the streets. Like, why would you want to be associated with that?
Yeah, it's true. That's true right there. You know, he probably not making the numbers like he was when he first came out. So he probably like the money
But
he got short or something.
whoever this person is has been tired of him. For them to say, "Hey, I've had enough," and then what he supposedly had done, like if you listen to what they said he did, like it just the stalk, it not just stalkering. He was just doing he was doing what over and
Doing too.
beyond. So it's like someone was tired of him, and he's like, "No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I'm still gonna be around." Like that. Anyway.
Oh wow.
It's okay to get you some mace, ladies. Get you some mace. Get you a bat. Okay? Mm-mm. And ain't no telling who this person was that he was harassing. It sounded like he was harassing a female, but I'm not for sure. I mean, we're gonna listen to the clip, but it sounded like he was pretty obsessed with somebody. Dr. E, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. See that drop? Hello? See that drop? I think the bad signal must have happened.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hey now, say now. We back. Dr. E, you there?
Let's go.
Dr. E. Hey, Dub, can you hear me?
Murder case
Oh, yeah, I
against
hear you loud and clear.
Young Dolph was expected in court today. Thanks for joining us for the news at 4:30. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. Hernandez Govan was arrested last week on stalking and harassment charges. Braille Brown set in court today and has more on why Govan did not appear.
Hernandez Govan did not appear in court today due to being held in federal custody, but your news leader did learn that he will appear in court on June 18th.
Count one. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count one of the indictment, not guilty in count two.
Less than a year after Hernandez Govan was found not guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy charges in the death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, the 47-year-old is back on the Shelby County court docket after being arrested last Thursday for.
So they say in Memphis game, when they put on that red, they high risk. So all of a sudden he goes back to prison. See, this, I'm always gonna give my little weirdo conspiracy theory type of views on shit, Diamond. You know how I am, right? So
yeah, not to mention the feds are keeping him locked up. So I wonder if they're interrogating his ass right now while they got him in custody.
There you go. So think about it, Band-Aid gang. This all be cap, making it look like he getting, they want him down, but they just probably making it look like he a troublemaker, but he going back and giving up information, Band-Aid gang.
True.
Just to cover his head, to make him still look like a criminal. But he probably going to gather more information on what he had done found in the streets. Hit the like button.
That's the main reason why I said that. And people be a fool to hang around this man. I'm just going to keep it honest.
Because he going to tell everything that you doing. He going to tell everything that you doing. Why would you want to be around somebody that you can get shot at with? I'll be looking over I don't want to be nowhere near Hernandez Govan. For one, he going to tell on you. For two, why is he escorted in like he didn't just unalive Dolph again? He got red on. Now remember the story Hernandez Govan said, when they put you in red, Angel, you high risk. So why is all of a sudden he go back to jail on the stalking and he high risk? I said, damn. Did anybody think about that?
He must love going to jail.
Right. How he go to jail? How he go back in and then he high risk? Watch what he do to the judge, y'all.
For allegedly stalking and harassing a former girlfriend. Court documents your news leader obtained revealed Govan's former girlfriend told investigators he made threatening phone calls and sent text messages.
Yes, Your Honor, Judge. Yes, Your Honor. He's an agent. He talks to me. Look how he moves like an agent, gang. Now watch this.
Including threats to have someone shoot up her home. She also accused him of.
Said he threatened somebody to shoot up her home, gang.
He's that soft. He's that tender dingling. He is that tender dingling. He know nobody want him, nobody want to deal with him. So the one half of that gave him the opportunity, got tired of him and said no more. And now he like, well, I'm gonna have somebody pew your whole entire house because you don't want to deal with me no more.
Who does that?
Serious?
Right? Who does that? You just got out. You just feel it's free that you can make them. He's the police, gang.
Like, you can't force a girl to want to be with you. She done.
His behavior says a lot on what happened to Dolph. He always gonna send somebody. You see what I'm saying? The same way he sent Cornelius and Straight Drop. He always gonna send somebody to shoot up something, Band-Aid gang. Don't this tell you enough where he in the position that he in right now? See, Hernandez Govan, if he already was able to get his ass knocked down in them streets just a little minute ago, right? Just the other day, got his head bleeding. You think, see, they putting him in that custody because they know, allegedly, that it's a lot of people on his head. He just ain't went to the right block yet. He just ain't went to the right block yet, gang. He get to the right block, and when you all know when the feds is done with you, when they done without getting all the information, what they do? Lock your ass up again. And Hernandez Govan should know better. He should know that already. When they done with you telling, they let you stay free for a little while. When your ass washed up, come on, get over here. He's done. I told y'all this shit before, Band-Aid Gang. Y'all gonna stop doubting me. I said his time was up. Look where we at now.
Threatening to post explicit videos of her on social media. The misdemeanor charges led to his bond being set at $4,000.
Let's stop right there. He said that he was gonna put out naked pictures or sexual explicit pictures of this young woman or whoever she is, older woman, whatever she may be, right? But check this out, Band-Aid Gang. Ain't that the same thing that he snitched on T-Rex for? He snitched on T-Rex because T-Rex was going to put out some pictures, said he had naked pictures of her Hernandez Govan cousin. Y'all remember that? So Hernandez Govan went and told on that. But he turned around and did the same thing to somebody else, cousin, sister, or whatever the case may be. Fair exchange ain't been no robbery, Hernandez Govan. Fair exchange ain't never been no robbery. That's the same thing you did to T-Rex. But this nigga went and told, gang. This buster went and told. Told on a man that ain't even have to tell on the man, gang. Hernandez Govan didn't have to tell. I'm going to go to that. Matter of fact, and I'm glad you said that, Lachelle, because I'm going to go. We're going to watch that later on in the show. But I got the timeline. I'm glad you said that. We're going to do a review on that too, gang. We're going to wipe it. We're going to rock it down. We playing catch up. So now he threatened to put out explicit pictures of a young woman. Like that's the thing to do. He threatened to send a blitz at a woman, gang. Come on, these Memphis people know what he is. Now watch this.
Dollars, which he told the judge he'd be able to pay. Today's court appearance was supposed to give us our first look at.
Watch after he signed this paper, y'all. Dr. Ian Diamond. After he signed this paper, look how he gives the thumbs up to the judge, gang.
How prosecutors plan to move forward with the new case as your news leader expected to see Govan appear before the judge. We learned he remains in federal custody at this time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. At this time, we do not yet have word on.
Look, y'all, I can't make this shit up.
Time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. At this time, we do not yet have.
Look, y'all. Hernandez Govan giving the judge thumbs up. Yeah, I got all the information. Thank you, Judge. I'm ready to go tell on somebody else. Who gives the judge a thumbs up, Band-Aid Gang? I ain't never walked out the courtroom and been able to give the judge a thumbs up. What the fuck? What type of shit is this? Look at his thumb, gang. The man gave the judge a thumbs up, Band-Aid Gang. Dr. E, come on, man. Why they trying to do us like this, gang?
Wow.
Why Hernandez Govan trying to slip shit past the game? Like I'm not going to catch your ass throwing the judge a thumbs up, gang. I'm willing to work. That's what he said. I'm willing to work. I got a lot going. Checkmate. I'm out in the streets checkmating these niggas for y'all, gang.
Oh,
so,
man.
Truth be told, say he's a Bama. Bama ass. Let's continue.
Word on who will represent Govan in court.
Look, he's smiling with the officers. He know all the. He rides to the courtroom in a Cadillac. In the back seat. Yeah. In the back seat. Escorted in with 3 officers. They probably kicking the bobos and all that back there. Hernandez Govan know all them officers. I would never. Why he go back to Memphis? Anyway. pick up that dope, make sure you get the rest of the dope money, and take that dope money back to Texas. Run his
he said he was
cameras.
right. Then he said he was going to leave out of Memphis, and he wasn't going to be in Memphis.
Yep, they probably caught him with some dope. We can't trust nothing in Memphis. They could have caught him with some dope, and then capped it off and said he had a phone call with this girl and all of that. Caught him with some more dope, making a run back from Fort Worth, Texas, down there to goddamn back up to Memphis, dropping the load off. That's all he doing, running that highway, moving that dope. I said, damn. Hernandez Govan, you a motherfucker, boy. Let's go.
But as soon as we find out, we'll bring that information to you.
Of course, your news leader will be right there in the courtroom. And
y'all ain't gonna bring us nothing that's real. Memphis, y'all motherfuckers down there ain't gonna get us people nothing that's real. Y'all so goddamn crooked down there in Memphis. It's a motherfucking shame.
He didn't even go to court anyway.
He said they gonna give him nothing.
Yeah, I like her braids though.
Uh,
I said I like her braids. Her braids is fine.
Yeah, I was saying, you said when she said real, we said you ain't gonna show us nothing real.
They ain't gonna tell us nothing real, bro. When has Memphis been known to be honest? Look what happened with the Dolph case, bro. Everybody paid off in Memphis. Them the low budget that is the crookedest police precinct station, whatever. I don't even. I wouldn't trust nobody in Memphis. Nothing when it comes to the law in Memphis, y'all. They did us wrong with the Dolph case.
Yeah.
They played us with the Dolph case. They playing us with Hernandez Govan, letting him walk around free. Sell all the drugs he wanted to. He's selling drugs to the old man. He was selling drugs to the old man in the car. We saw him selling the dope right there on YouTube. He didn't turn the camera off or nothing. He just sat right there and started selling that dope in front of that light-skinned man in the parking lot, gang. We got the footage. We got the fucking footage, y'all. And I ain't never seen nobody that just beat a murder case, go right on camera and start selling cocaine right there. It don't make no sense. He starts selling cocaine right on the damn right there on YouTube. Just got out. He got out of jail, y'all, and let y'all see him serving drugs right there at the car wash with that old man.
And he said he was gonna leave Memphis. You know, so when he got it, I'm leaving Memphis. Remember you got that little snip or something? You need to put that in. He was leaving that, y'all, all up in there, all on video.
Selling the cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Right there. The fuck? But we getting our justice right now. Hernandez I told you we walking him down slow. The ancestors is the Most High is walking this nigga down slow, gang. I'm gonna call another prediction before this live over. You will get killed. Look what his own friend said. You can't trust none of these niggas, gang. If this nigga selling dope right here, right, Hernandez Govan gonna tell on him. Or we gonna analyze Hernandez Govan if they Charleston White, you already failed us. We thought you was 100, but what you did to Carmelo people, you suspect right now. So ain't no telling what Charleston White would do to Hernandez Govan if they cool, if the ticket is right.
You go get killed.
Yeah.
I ain't been wrong yet. Everything I done predicted, you're gonna get killed, son. I guarantee you'll be dead. You're going to go meet your daughter soon. It's in the mix, it's in the workings. Not that I know anything, because I don't know nothing.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Meet your daughter soon.
This is what I'm saying, Band-Aid gang.
Damn.
Is this, are these people that we watching on the industry, is these real people? Because didn't Hernandez Govan forehead look like that? He had wrinkles on one side and no on the other side. Who the fuck is these people? Who are these people? Why? When have you seen a person got wrinkles on one side, lines in their head, and not one on the other side, gang? I ain't never seen, Doctor, you got friends that look like this? And why does his head look totally different than it did before? Who is this man right here, gang? A dope fiend.
Oh, shit.
Is the dope fiend Charleston White? Let's go, y'all.
It's in the mix, it's in the workings. Not that I know anything, because I don't know nothing about nothing.
And that's exactly what he gonna say after he sent a blitz on Hernandez Govan. See, when Hernandez Govan go down, guess who it's gonna be by? I'm about to predict it right now. Charleston White.
Oh,
Charleston White gonna be the one that give up Hernandez Govan. Watch mark my words, gang. G Money, I can't make this shit up. Watch, Charleston White is going to be the one. As soon as let's say they, because you know this charge that he got, Dr. E, he facing up to close to a year on this charge for stalking, right, gang?
Oh wow.
All right. If they give him a year, Charleston White gonna start talking about him. Watch what I do. If they give him a year, mark my words, Charleston White gonna drag.
Yeah, you gonna do that.
Put a one in the chat if I'm right, y'all. If he get over a year, if he off the street for a year, Charleston White gonna drag him. And you know why Charleston White is gonna drag him, gang? For publicity. If he survive, that's more controversy for Charleston White to keep his names in the algorithm, and it's gonna get Hernandez Govan in the algorithms. Hit the like button, gang. I ain't got to live like this. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what's gonna happen. Let's go, gang.
God just speak through me. Spirit. Sometimes I was saying things, got this foolish laugh and go ahead. One thing, Jesus rode on a donkey. God like to use jackasses.
Oh,
what you think Govan need to do from here on out?
Just stay out of bench. Stay out of
Make
bench.
himself a wheel and go pick out his casket and shit.
Damn.
So what is?
Wow. You ain't getting no love.
Right, we
Damn.
He's gonna end up on the line. The old Dolph sector saying he gonna end up. Hit the like button, y'all.
Your mic breaking. Can you hear me? Your mic breaking. Got an echo.
All right, mute your mic. 1 second. All right, you hear me now, y'all? Put a one in chat. Y'all hear me, gang?
We hear you. Yep, we hear you.
Let's get to it. Thank you, Cole.
Like fat meat grease around this bitch. They don't think fat meat grease. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, don't think fat meat grease. Hell, his ass need to go do.
Are charged with harassment and stalking. Each of those offenses.
What landed Govan in custody reportedly happened last week. Your news leaders were able to get a copy of the police report filed after Govan's ex-girlfriend called for help. The report summarizes what she alleged happened, causing her to, quote, fear for her safety and the safety of her child. His former girlfriend told police Govan made phone calls and texts threatening to post to social media explicit.
So now they thinking about keeping Hernandez Govan in. Now, if they got text messages and she continues to say that she feel like her life is in danger, he liable to get that little year. He liable to get that little year, gang. If that girl put the pressure on him, he liable to get that time, Dr. E. What you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I'm just wondering, is it a setup, or was it, to protect him, actually get him out the streets, get some information? I mean, it all do fit together. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, because he kind of played this he played this before, with the Dolph situation. It's kind of like, but then he was able to get back out and freely in the streets, and then he locked him up, and you see what I'm saying? And like you said, he get a judge a thumbs up, like it's like they all cool. Like he know everybody. It's just wild, but it seemed like he playing the card. You know what I mean? Like he actually did it on purpose. If it was just to make her scared, he just went here and did it because he knew he was scared, and he'd get locked back up, and now he in custody, and then he got the information, and you never know. This is he's too relaxed with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said himself, I wish I had the clip, when he said, he's going to get out of Memphis. And
Yeah,
so why is
he
he
judge a thumbs up, gang?
Yeah, we cool, and hey, what's up? But if he would have been Atlanta, Miami, Dallas, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't be caught up right now. And then you would think too, if he kind of doing big things and making money and doing whatever he doing now, and knew him or whatever it's supposed to be, he have been making enough where he's like, man, I'm moving on to a different girl. You know what I'm saying? Ex her. Why is he even worried about it? You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing player moves. So I guess he ain't player.
That part.
Videos. It's also alleged he threatened to have someone shoot up her home. After officers and National Guard members reportedly checked the area, it's alleged Govan sent yet another message saying, quote, the National Guard can't save you. They can't be there forever.
He told the girl that the National Guard can't even save her, y'all.
Oh, wow.
That they can't be there forever.
That's too much. And they got the text message.
What?
So, guilty. That's the unaliving threat for real. The National Guard can't save you.
The National Guard can't save you, Coral. They can't be there forever. Come on, man. Long live Dolph, y'all. See, this is the type of shit that piss you off about that situation with Dolph. Because clearly that we know that this man has something to do with the unaliving of Young Dolph. Yeah, he's walking the street, and then when you hear him do this type of shit, it just makes you even madder, bro.
Because now he got off for doing the whole thing. Yes. Because he's showing you this is what he do, and then he's doing it on his own girlfriend. Come on. So you think he can do it with Dolph's situation? They let him off. All charges were dropped. Are you serious? This dude is showing he has a pattern, and he does this for real.
Bingo.
Man. All these people playing in our face and all these court cases right now. They're just playing in our face. From Dallas to this right here. They just don't, like, oh, we don't know anything. Like this 1965 or something before the John F. Kennedy thing. You know what I mean?
Yep. Absolutely. Coral said they gonna hit him sooner or later. They playing with him. That sounds yeah. That's a highlight right there. I'm gonna start that. Karma. Truth be told said karma. And Coral got some cooking right there with that comment. They gonna get him sooner or later. They playing with him. I said, damn. Let's go, gang.
Look how small this looks compared to what he just walked away from. A man beats a case that could have buried him under prison, then turns around and gets arrested on harassment and stalking charges because he allegedly could not leave his ex-girlfriend alone. That is embarrassing. And I know some of y'all gonna say it's just misdemeanors. Don't let the charge level fool you into ignoring the mindset. The charge may be small compared to the murder case, but the behavior behind it is the same kind of thinking that keeps a man locked in chaos. Threats, control, intimidation, trying to scare somebody instead of handling it like a man. That is the same old broken street logic, just showing up in a different situation.
Bingo.
And this is why I say he looks like somebody who got away with murder, not somebody who was proven innocent and humbled by the experience. A truly
hit the like button on that, gang. It looked like exactly we just said
that. Just what I said. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Humbled man.
Bingo.
Would be moving different. He would have understood that the city still knows his name, that law enforcement still knows his face, and that any new incident is going to bring the Dolph case back into the conversation. But some people can't handle freedom because freedom requires discipline. That's where a lot of these older street dudes fall apart. They get too old to be young, but they never built enough to be young. So they get stuck in the middle, still talking like they got a whole organization behind them, still moving like fierce currency. Why are you still auditioning for tough guy roles? At some point, a man has to ask himself what else he can do besides scare people. Can you build something? Can you lead something? Can you provide without threats? Can you handle a woman leaving without trying to destroy her? Can you make money without threats, fear, or street pressure? Those are the questions that matter when you become a grown-ass man. Because the culture he's still trying to live off of is passing.
Band-Aid Govan, now, he just made a point. Govan got out, right, and start coming at, if anybody been watching, Govan start coming at Sauce Walker, saying Sauce Walker can't even say the word pimp no more. This what he said. Put a one in the chat if y'all seen that. He trying to come at Sauce Walker now because Sauce Walker went off on Drake for messing with his baby mama, right? So he started shooting at Sauce Walker saying it ain't pimpish and all that. Well, Govan, it ain't pimpish for you to be stalking the girl. Everything you say, you fell off that damn four-wheeler and damn near broke your goddamn neck. That's what happened.
Damn.
See, you was on that four-wheeler, Govan, almost broke your neck. You get out, you start talking about Sauce Walker not being a pimp. You get popped by stalking. You see how everything keep body slamming your ass up off the top rope on Hernandez Govan? You see how we spit that power over here? Yeah, we got you. I told you your career is over. I've been on your ass for a minute. I don't got to stay on you like that because you know what? The ancestors kicking him in his ass, Dr. E.
Yeah.
Kicking him in his he damn near broke his neck. Said that about Sauce Walker. Look what happened with him and his girlfriend. Y'all see? Look at the pattern of this shit, y'all. Look at the pattern. They lining him up like Coral said. They playing with him. They setting him up. Don't forget that Memphis is all about CMG. And see, you did some shit, bro. To Gotti. They playing you like it's cool. Yeah, you cool with CMG. They go knock his drawers off. See, they might put him in jail and knock his drawers off again, Band-Aid gang, in that jailhouse. They might send a blitz on him in that jailhouse. Let's go, gang.
Young dudes are moving different now. And the old street myth don't hit the same when the man playing the role has gray in his beard and no visible plan in his life. That's why this story feels less like a shock and more like a reveal. It reveals how some people can walk out of court, but still not walk out of the mindset that put them near the court in the first place. Now, to be fair, he has not been convicted of any new charges, but we can talk about what the allegations say if they are true. And if they are true, this is a bad look. It's bad because it was women involved. It's bad because of the threats. It's bad because of the history attached to his name. And it's bad because a man who should be moving like he got spared is still moving like he thinks the world is supposed to be scared of him. That ain't gangster.
Arrested today for a state warrant. If that name sounds familiar to you, he is the man acquitted in the case of Young Dolph's murder. Govan was arrested today, though, on new charges, according to Memphis police. Action News 5's Imani Williams joining us live now. Imani, what are these new charges?
Well, according to MPG, stalking and harassment. Govan allegedly harassed the victim, threatened to shoot up her home, and post explicit photos of her on social media. Now,
was he going to shoot up her home? Or was he going to send one of them young boys over there to shoot up the home?
That boy.
What would you need to go shoot up a woman's home for, Diamond? Gang, why do you got to go shoot up a woman's home for? Why you want to be saying that on the phone or via text message?
She probably was holding some of his money or his work or something. Ain't no telling, you know.
Hold on, Diamond. You just can't.
It might have been his stash.
Hold on, Diamond. You just can't keep coming here up in the live stream with all this good shit. Now say that again for the people. Now she done had. You been with some crap. Diamond, you done took some dope boys' money or something before.
Look, I ain't no
Have you been in this situation before, Diamond?
I ain't no young buck. Let's just put it out there like that. But it sounded like to me that was probably his stash house.
Hey, I don't see Dr. E. She just come up here with the right shit. That almost sound like she know because she been through it. Dr. E, come on, gang.
She been out there. She said she been out there.
Diamond, you done ran off with the plug money game before?
No, but I've had my experience with some thugs. Okay, I ain't new to this. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you. It sounds like to me the reason why he started threatening her because she probably was like, I don't want to deal with you no more, and he knew he left some of his work or some of his money in her crib, and she like, I don't want to deal with you no more. So he like, well, I know I still left this stuff in her crib. Now, mind you, you know how a lot of dudes, they stash stuff in your crib and you don't even know. That's the reason why you gotta watch who you deal with when you deal with these men, because these men be stashing in your crib, girls. Stop trying to act like you all gotta move no damn man in your house, because that's what you get. You end up getting stuff stashed in your shit.
Oh, God. Dr. E, she is on point tonight. You cooking, Diamond. Tell us that story again so the people can understand. So what was that phone call like with Govan and that girl?
He probably told her, man, give me my shit. And she probably was like, I don't know what you're talking about. There you go.
So you think she probably messed with another dude too, another plug, got some money, you know, balling, and he know his stuff over there, like, you know,
his stuff over there. Yep, and that's the only way I can see a man crashing out that quick.
That part.
He left some money over there or some dope.
He left some money or some dope over there, Band-Aid gang. We on their ass. That's what happened. It was some money or some dope. Don't let no dope be in there.
Dope in there too, yeah.
Yeah, for him to go shoot up the house and shoot her up.
And she didn't pass it to the next plug. She gave it to another dude. She ain't gonna. She ain't got nothing to do.
She gave that dope to another dude.
Yep.
You know them girls down there, they don't be caring. As soon as you slip, they on to the next. Believe that? And all it took was him to slip, and she like, man, I know what to do with him. But I'm gonna still take care of me. I'm gonna still get mine.
Wow, yeah.
That's what happened.
She's smart. She would have been moved up out of that crib by now. If it was a lot of coin and a lot of work, she'd have moved out that crib already.
And that's probably what she did it. She gone.
Yeah. She gone.
Band-Aid gang. She gone with the money. Yep, like Diamond said, the only thing I can see for him to make that type of threat to shoot up her house, and then he said, what else? The National Guard can't even help you.
Yeah, because that's about money, dope, and all this stuff. Yeah, that makes sense, man. That Diamond on it. Diamond and broke the thing.
Ain't no way you just doing that over no coochie cat, and you on the internet, and you making moves all on YouTube, and people seeing you.
Exactly.
You been to 22 and 1. Yeah.
That ain't played at all.
Yeah.
Yep. See?
He ain't thirsty for no coochie for real, gang.
Nah.
He not thirsty for no coochie. He can get him some booty. So it had to be about the dope.
Man.
It was the dope.
We doing the old mystery van thing. You know what I'm saying? We got the mystery van back out. Diamond and figured it out.
Had to be the dope. So if it was the dope, right, Band-Aid gang, let's track. If it was the dope call,
trust to believe that man. Not to mention, hold on, not to mention that. I don't mean to cut you off, but listen. Not to mention the fact that the man don't want to go back to work because he's too much in the streets. He's too invested in what he's trying to do to keep himself out. So he gotta stay doing what he's doing because he needs as much intel as he can. So he got that work, he got that money, he making moves with these youngsters. He messing with these YNs. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Damn, we give it to him raw. We give it to him raw.
And his girl too. She done found a new YN. He got that money. He bought that life. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared to Govan and his own crack.
So Govan going down with that. Govan gonna catch a dope case. Govan go catch a dope case, gang.
Man.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be a dope case. And what's gonna happen if he don't get out and get shot at or unalived? He gonna hang on for a little while, cause just like Diamond and Coral said, Coral said it in the chat, they playing with him, they watching him. See, and if the feds went and got him, now look at this game. If the feds cause the feds picked him up, right, y'all? So guess what? If they know where he lived at, they could be looking in his house right now. See, they could get a warrant and go up in his crib now.
Oh yeah.
And or look in no girl crib, but she done probably moved already, so they can't look in hers.
Govan go catch a dope case, gang, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh, we beat you." They knew it. They ain't gonna give us our props, even though we called it. Even though I called this one too, it wasn't nothing about 2 weeks ago when I called this. I called this 2 weeks ago, Band-Aid gang. Carl, I called it. I said, Hernandez Govan, time is up. What else is he gonna do on YouTube? Didn't I say that, Dr. Ian Diamond? I said he ain't got no more shine. He done fell off the bike. He ain't got nothing else to talk about. Something finna happen. And look what just done happened. Karma, y'all, we ain't never been wrong about this shit. We all come from good people, good families. We all done had karma. Everybody has had karma. And karma to the degree of murder? Hernandez Govan, this is just the beginning. Hernandez Govan, I'm telling you, Govan, if Govan gave up a lot of people in Memphis, you think they ain't coming to get his ass later? See, that well gonna run dry on your ass, Hernandez Govan. See, that's why that boy beat you in the head. That's why that boy beat you in your head.
Not to mention, you don't even know what dude she now messing with. Who she creeping with now that she done gave all the information? He done sat there and pillow talk with her ass probably for months, telling her everything. And sat there and hid his work in her crib, money in her crib. She waited until he was long, stupid, and drunk probably to spin him and get him out of her hair.
I said, damn.
That's why you don't be sitting there pillow talking to females now. That's what you get.
Look, Coral said something because they got to protect the rat, y'all. Then she doubled back and said he's not safe on the streets. They going to lock him up on something to protect his rat ass.
Yeah, because he probably didn't talk too much to that girl and told her too much. Now,
explain
that's
that.
Another thing.
Explain that about him talking to that girl.
Because if she done sat there, he done sat there and told this girl everything about who he's setting up and all this, that, and the third, and then she all the time just collect the information to tell the next just to make sure that don't happen. You don't know who she know and who she cool with. He just looking at the fact she was pretty and that she was giving him a time of day. But look, what's gonna end up happening is when they locked him up was to protect him because she already had probably put a hit on him already because he talked too much.
The other dude, the other part, he already moving in on the scene. He already been over there getting information, find out what his weakness. When he pull up, they've been wanting to get at him for a minute. You see what I'm saying? And in Memphis, it's shady over there, so everybody playing each other. We already know that.
So listen, yep, you're right. Y'all listen to what this lady say. This same woman that we watching now speaks on this after this.
Stem from a June 4th domestic-related incident, according to MPD. The warrant was issued on the 10th, and today, MPD's fugitive unit arrested.
They ain't never took no picture of me and had a picture of me. Listen to this, y'all. We tracking. When you know a motherfucker to take a picture of your ass getting locked up like that, if you were just a regular motherfucker, and they got the picture over a domestic charge. They took the picture, put it on the news, all that type of shit. Why they just didn't keep it silent, even though he beat the case? Like they said, they watching the dude, gang. They watching it because
they've been watching him since they let him out.
Right.
For
him to just get locked up on a regular.
They've been watching him.
Right. They put it on the news. Why did they televise it? Why are they televising it if he was acquitted?
And ask yourself too, Dub, why it took them so long to lock him up the first time? Remember how long he was out when that whole trial was going on with Dolph?
They give him plenty of time.
Why it took him so long to lock him up?
Yep. Why do you think?
Because they were in there collecting information. They around people that they wanted. They're going after a bigger fish than him.
That part. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's go.
Whoever this girl is that he was pillow talking to, all right.
Y'all remember what she just said? Y'all remember what she said? But I want y'all to remember this. The man was acquitted, right, Dr. E?
Yeah.
Diamond, he was acquitted. Bad Day Gang, he was acquitted.
He was. Was he on papers still? Was he still on papers, though? Was he on federal probation?
No.
Okay.
So why would they take a picture of him?
So why would the feds hold him?
No, I
so
get
why would they put him on hold? Would the feds put him on hold either?
Right, but the big picture, let me ask you about this big picture, though. You're acquitted. You have nothing over your head no more. You get locked up just on the stalking and whatever the case may be, a phone call, text message. But they actually put you back on the news for that. You're acquitted. You're a free man. When they start putting motherfuckers on the news for that type of charge.
What he messing up is that he keeps returning.
Go ahead, Dr. E.
He keeps returning back to the city. See, he said himself that he was going to leave the city. And then he then came back to the city. This is what they always say. A criminal always returns back to the scene of the crime. So in his case, he keeps returning back to Memphis. All he know is Memphis. All he know how to get work and money in Memphis. He started falling short now of his money and whatever he had coming in, it's not working anymore. And then like Diamond said, he met a girl there. He been, dealing with her, and then he didn't pillow talk to her. It just made so much sense. And now he didn't left some money, some stash over there because he's still re-upping when he in Memphis. He's doing the same thing he's been doing.
Oh, see what I'm saying? Even telling on this man.
But that dude said the same thing. He's everything I'm saying. That dude said the exact same thing. The exact same thing. So I ain't telling it. The world know it.
No, I'm glad you tell it. I'm glad you tell it.
Right, and it just makes sense on the fact that you don't know who that girl is that he been sleeping with, laid up with. This Memphis is too small for that. Trust and believe, whoever she connected to, she wasn't finna tell him. She probably was sent as a honeypot to get information from him. You know what a honeypot is, right?
Now tell the people and tell me too. What is a honeypot?
A honeypot is a fine female that goes to a man that they want information from, wine and dine him, smooth talks him, give him everything he wants to get the information, so she can send it back to the other people.
Like Angel.
Huh?
I'm just
what?
What? Got nothing to do.
No, what a honeypot is a fine female that's undercover. A fine female that was sent to get information. You know what they say about honeypots, right? Honeypots is like, you know how these billionaires, when they want to get information from billionaires and they don't even want to tell nothing, they send a fine female in their face. And that female will sit there and pillow talk with him, and he'll end up telling too much. And she'll go and tell the people that want to know the information, all the information they need to know, because they sent this fine ass female. He ain't gonna turn that female down because she looked too good.
That's what Marilyn Monroe was back in the day. She was going between all these trees. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was that. Back in the day, she was going to Russia and all these different places, and yeah, she was a Hollywood star, but everybody wanted her in the '60s. She's like the first honeypot. Yeah, Hollywood's what you want to call it?
Yeah, she
Hollywood
got the intel for. She got the intel for the people that wanted to know it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look what Coral says. Then they'll get rid of her too when she talks too much.
Look what Coral says. I'm gonna start this. Coral says he's guilty. They have a bigger agenda for him. That's why they let him off the Dolph case. Bingo. Feds can pick it up, though. He can.
Not to mention the feds out there is corrupt anyway. So you gotta look at, you think they doing good for you, but they really the cricket ones too. So you double fucks.
Yeah.
Excuse my French. The fact you double screwed because the feds is corrupt just as.
Go ahead. Right. I was gonna read the comment.
No, I was just saying.
You there, Diamond?
Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I'm here. So, this is the thing. You could be double screwed because you thinking, hey, they got your back and they looking out for you. In the same sense, they looking out for the bigger people that's undercover trying to get the big fish. So he might be like, okay, I'm gonna help you get this information. They already got big fish. Big people out there that's undercover getting intel anyway. So once they get done with you, like you said, once they get done with them, that's it. But right now they trying to protect him because they know that he didn't talk too much to this girl. And this girl just clipped him for all that money and that work. Believe you me, she done went and told everything because she's trying to protect herself.
Diamond,
now.
you want something right there. You cooking, Diamond. So they trying to protect him, so he don't get. That's why it's so light of a charge to do this. I get what you're saying. I said, damn.
All makes sense.
Yes, Diamond, that was a good one right there. You dropped the gem right there. Let's go.
Now, nearly
because a lot of people don't understand how it goes.
Go ahead, Diamond.
A lot of people don't understand how it works. What he did was he done sat there and hooked up with this girl not knowing who she was. Now they already probably knew who she was and who she connected to and everything. The feds know, like I said, Memphis is small, right? And they know who's connected to who. And he done sat there and hooked up with this girl and pillow talked and hooked up with her and everything and thought that was his lady and sat there and did all this, that, and the third. And now that she crossed him, she clipped him and she like, bye. Now they like, dang, she know too much. So now we got to protect him because they coming. Because there ain't no telling if they would have came that night at her crib. He could have been asleep. They could have came in then.
Then he's showing his
You know what I'm
pattern, like
saying?
how he operates, with the threats and how he can get rid of people. Like
Yep,
you said, he
all
one of
of that. And he's sitting there running his mouth on social media.
Yeah. He's gonna send some people.
Showing what car he in.
Let's go.
During his own trial on first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder charges related to Young Dolph's death, he was ultimately acquitted.
So, Amanda, you mentioned the trial, and of course, we know that you covered it extensively. What did he say when he was found not guilty?
I mean, he said he was happy to be free and that he planned on leaving Memphis, but we see now he is still here. So he was just one person the investigators looked into during the investigation into Dolph's murder. So I sat down with a true crime podcaster who takes me behind the scenes of that investigation. You can watch that here later in the show.
The man acquitted in Dolph's murder is back in jail. And I'm Imani Williams, a journalist in the Memphis Mid-South area, making sure to bring the news straight to you. So Hernandez Govan is back behind bars here in Memphis. He was arrested today by MPD's fugitive unit. So according to MPD, this all stems from a June 4th domestic-related incident.
This happened in June 4th. The 4th of June. So everybody keep tracking.
According to police, Govan repeatedly harassed the victim. He also told the woman that he would shoot up her home and post explicit photos of her.
So if this happened on June 4th, why so late? Diamond?
Hey, Dad, are you there?
Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me, Diamond Gang? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, Band-Aid Gang. Okay. This happened June 4th. What is it? June 18th. This happened June 18th. Apparently, he missed a court date, wherever the case may be, but it still sounds weird, y'all. Let's keep going.
On social media. The last time I spoke to Hernandez Govan, he had just been acquitted of the first-degree murder and the conspiracy to commit murder charges in his trial in that Young Dolph murder case. And he told me that he was happy to be free and that he would leave Memphis, but we see that he's still here. This arrest and these new charges come less than a year since he faced a jury and was acquitted. Right now, Govan does not have a bond, but that may be added overnight.
Oh, this nigga locked up, y'all. Hernandez Govan. That boy so broken, poor, and homeless. He had to go to jail because he was starving, y'all. Yeah, they broke ass nigga locked up. And he locked up for stalking. Now, how you know he broke for us? He didn't discuss, man. Time been through with him. It's okay. One thing about it, man. Yeah, y'all know how the rooster is. Yep. Nigga just wake up mad. You feel me? What type of nigga go to jail for stalking? You feel me? And knowing Hernandez Govan was a man. He was stalking another man, y'all. Hanging over there with Charles White a little too long. He rubbing off on him. Who else you finna tell on to get out, sucker? Yeah, make sure y'all tag that sucker. Let them know. You get what you put out, fool. You put all that bad energy in the universe. You too old to be acting like that anyway. You went to jail for stalking, man. Whoever follow you, follow your ass right into the ground, bitch.
And hey, well, Draker, I seen your little video where you was happy and cheering like a motherfucker when I went to jail, huh? The same way you was when you snitched on all your friends and you took down the whole Atlanta. Well, you a sucker. Nigga, the only bitch I'm chasing, nigga, is a bitch that work.
So what the fuck, Band-Aid Gang? Hold on, y'all. What's going on, gang?
He more concerned about what the next man say about him because he know he's trying to keep this.
They say he was in and out locked up. Then they say he's still in custody. That they never let him out. So he got out for one day and they came back and got him again. So did they come back and get him again?
To me.
What's going on, y'all?
Because his bond was what? How much? A couple thousand?
$4,000.
Right.
So he bonds out. So why when he bonded out, why did they let him out in the first place if they was going to come back to get him? So they just wanted to get $4,000 out of him?
We need to look on the docket to see. Right. We need to look on the docket to see if he is still incarcerated by the Fed. If the feds came back and picked him up, it was because of a reason.
Right. Cole said, yeah, he's in lockup. So he got out for one day then. He spent $4,000 to get out. Now, why not do him? You know how sometimes you spend $4,000 to get out there, they'll take the money, but you still locked up. But apparently, how did they catch up with him? He didn't leave Memphis. How did they?
He must have did something within that day, that time, to trigger them to pick him back up. Now, mind you, if he got out, right, and he just had to bond that much money out, the man was already struggling. From what they say, he was already broke, quote unquote, right? And you just had to pull out a bag to get yourself out, right? What you gonna go do? You gonna either try to re-up, or you gonna try to do something to get your money back? Ain't no telling what that man did. And they probably caught him in the middle of what he was doing or about to do, since they was already watching him.
Was they gonna save him again, like Coral just said? They don't want nothing to happen to the prize rat. Was they scared when he got out they was gonna be waiting for him at the courtroom and knock him down on his way home? And they need to protect him again, like Diamond said, because it's crazy. You pay $4,000, you get out, and they was able to find out they had to be following him. They had to be.
That's what I'm saying. They was already, and ain't no telling if he was on the phone, because you know those phones in there are tapped, right? Ain't no telling if he was on the phone talking whatever on the phone while he was in there, and they already got word on what he was doing and where he was. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, this man is obviously slow. Okay,
so
he already has issues mentally.
Did he get his ass whooped? Let's just track it right. Did he get his ass whooped before he got locked up or after he got out? That's what I want to know. After he got out, did he
That's what I want to know. Shoot, inform me. Did he get locked up or no?
Did he get punched on after or before he got locked up? Somebody put that in the chat. Because I think that's what we all trying to figure out. Did he get punched on before he got locked up or after? Because if it was after, now look, if it was after he got locked up and he did this video talking like this, he ain't got no knot on his head or on his eye like old boy said he done to him. He said Govan had a big ass knot on his head. There's no knot on Govan's head. This
is when he first got out, right? So you got to look at it. He was out for 24 hours, supposedly. When did he get rearrested? We need to actually see the docket on when he was locked back, when the feds went and got him. We need to know all this information, because it sounded like to me he was out for a while enough to get into some shit. And then they came and got him.
Okay. So look, Coral says he got out coming home from jail. From what I hear, then they picked him up again. But in between that, when did he get punched on? Because he don't got no wounds right here. So it had to happen
after the video of him running his mouth.
It had to happen after.
Right.
And we ain't seen his face. Right. Yep, he could, like Angel said, right after he did this, he could have got in the fight.
Exactly, because he's sitting here mad because of what Woody said, but Woody wasn't lying though. The man, all he does is do all this. The man ain't got no reputation other than being messy and
on
being
his way home
stuff.
from jail, Sammy caught his ass. That's what she said. So while he locked up, he knotted up. While he locked up, he got lumps on him.
This man ain't got no career other than knowing for being in a whole bunch of unnecessary criminal mess. He ain't got no career, nothing he's known for that's of any positive light whatsoever.
Like that
He
guy
ain't no
said,
comedian. He ain't no
know that
comedian. He ain't no rapper. He ain't nothing. He just a nigga in the street.
Truth be told, said coming out the courtroom, y'all. Let's go, gang.
yeah, look at dude ain't never worked in his life.
Dr. E said he ain't never had a job, y'all.
I
can believe it. And then remember, his daughter passed. I don't mean to mention his daughter, but at the same time, I'm going to for this moment, because of the simple fact that she was unalived. Ain't no telling that had to do with him or not. We don't know. But you taught your daughter a way to be, or you was doing things you had no business doing, and then things happen. The reason why the man probably act like he ain't got nothing else to live for anyway, because certain unfortunate circumstances that happen to him. And like I said, he ain't got no skill. He ain't got no career.
He's been a dope boy and a criminal all his life. So nothing.
Right.
And then when he was doing that, he was in and
trying
out of
to
jail.
Trying to hit a lick, dealing with the YNs, trying to hit a lick. That's basically all he known for at right now.
Don't lie.
Let's go.
I know pussy nigga. Only thing I'm telling about is a chicken tender nigga dipped in lemon pepper. You got me fucked up, nigga. You's a straight clown, whole ass nigga. But the shit I'm finna do today, I'm finna get real foul with you, boy. Yeah. I'm finna do some shit to make you come look for me, since you hide. And I heard Offset and Finesse done locked it in. What you waiting on? The deal on the table. You ain't gotta do no sign the paperwork. You scared, boy. You scared to fight me because you know what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna snatch your heart out in front of the world. Bitch ass, boy. Hey, what drink?
Have we ever seen this man fight?
Say the tough talk, man.
I ain't seen that man fight not one time. Go in and run in his mouth. I ain't seen that one time.
You about to see him fight.
Not intimidate nobody with all that. All right, Woody. You don't do nothing to steal car. Man, shut your old dumb ass up. Tell that old dumb ass nigga, man. Shut up. Man, he watching this. I'm gonna tell you like I told him. I'm not sending no message, bro. No, tell that nigga he got my phone number. Call me. Nigga, we can FaceTime. He can come join me live on YouTube, Twitch. Tell that nigga I send him my home.
Woody got everybody food in Atlanta. He ain't got me food. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up. I'm tapped in, I know you just a car thief. You know what I'm saying? He got everybody food like he just this, like he Michael Myers or some motherfucker,
Are you jealous? You're jealous
Missouri,
because Woody got more
show
fame
me.
than you do?
So I just checked him. He ended up tucking his tail. And, he tucked his tail and you have to act like a victim. When you started the shit. I hate niggas like that. You start something, then when you see how hot the fire is, now you want to play the victim role. So that's where I lost all respect for him at right there.
That nigga ain't never jealous.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Is he all right? God damn.
Look at all the karma gang he getting. There it is. There it is.
At least Woody got enough common sense to do right by others and not be out here just deliberately stirring up mess.
Germany getting punched on. There it is.
What's going on?
Hernandez Govan got him by the hair, y'all. Look, y'all. Look at Govan fight for his life. Look at the knot on his head. He got a knot on the top. Look, y'all. Uh-oh. Look at Govan. Look at Govan.
Oh, they actually fighting right here. They fighting.
Yeah, look at Govan, y'all.
So how did this even transpire where they actually got to be able to fight each other?
Well,
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, he caught him. When you see at the beginning of this actual fight, you don't really see how it happened. You see Sammy say, "I'm about to beat his ass real quick." He get out the car. He say, "Come here, right here, I'm right here, nigga." He tried to set up the camera, but see what he should have did, gang. I think he kind of was timid at a point. Yeah, he got the best of him, but he should have took that phone and sat it on the ground by the tire, so you can see Hernandez Govan walking up. So that's what I would have did. But he said his phone was going dead, so he probably got his phone on the charger. But he asked Hernandez Govan to come up here. He said, "Come walk this way." He probably didn't want to walk towards Hernandez Govan because Govan probably had a weapon in the car. So he said, I guess they met halfway, whatever the case may be, but they end up in this position where Hernandez Govan is on his back, fighting for his motherfucking life. So here we are now. Now look, Hernandez pulling hair. Hernandez, you gotta be fighting for your life when you pull a nigga hair. When you pull a nigga, he was pulling the hair. I ain't never just thought about pulling on another nigga hair, especially when it was that short. Now, a nigga that had some long braids or some dreads or something, I'll probably grab a motherfucker swinging by them motherfuckers. But I just ain't grabbing the top of no nigga hair like.
But you know what? You know what? This the thing though. This man has been running his mouth so long about people. You gotta look at he another what's dude from the West Coast? He another what's his name? Huh? Whack 100. He another Whack 100. Just run his mouth. Always know every damn body business. But one thing about Whack, his ass the feds for sure. He got the freaking badge.
Lily said he drug his ass to the car so he could show the camera. Look like he got his tongue hanging out there like, I got this bitch ass nigga right here, gang.
He probably been wanting to beat up Govan because Govan be sitting there acting like he tough.
Everybody want to beat up Govan. If I see him in traffic, I'd try to fight his ass too for what he did to dog. That's why I'm surprised he walking the street, gang. Memphis can't be all
he think that he untouchable. See, the problem is that
I know some niggas that goddamn bounce out on his ass that'll sucker punch him just to get it on camera. I sucker punch him in the store if I saw him by himself. I sucker punch him. Why ain't nobody sucker punched him yet and filmed his ass kicking rocks yet in Memphis? See, Memphis must know he the police. They like, stay away from that nigga, bro, because you gonna go to jail if you put your hands on him.
Like I said, he was out too long. He was out too long before they actually try to even do anything with the trial or anything like that. You ain't never finna be accomplice to an unaliving and be out that long before you go to a trial. Ain't no way in the hell he got any type of what he had. He was out for on bond, right? Or he was out on bond for a long period of time before his trial actually went through for Dolph, right? So imagine all those months he was out. All those months he was out, he was sitting there just plotting and doing shit.
It's about a year. So we did.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no telling what he done set up or he's trying to do. But see, you know, whatever he was trying to do is about to get unfolded because he, like I said, he done sat there and pillow talk. He talks too much. So now they done already got caught up. So it's probably whatever he was trying to do is already about to be stopped anyway.
Money gone, his dope gone, and then he told too much information.
Whatever plot he had on somebody or whatever he was trying to do, that's stuff done.
He says dope gone.
Yeah, his dope gone. Everything he had is gone. He had pillow talked, and you know, and then now he on camera giving
eyebrows gone.
All on video. It's all on the video.
Yeah, on the video. It's all bad. Look at him. Look how bad he look. Watch it.
Video.
Like he like, what just happened to me?
We got to get the good one.
On the
ain't no telling. To be honest with you, ain't no telling if dude that's fighting him. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling if dude that's fighting him wouldn't have had that fire on him. Now, trust and believe, he fighting him, right? But you know how most YNs are. They ain't just gonna fight you. So, you know what I'm saying? He could have lit his ass up right then when he got up. Not saying that I'm promoting violence and that, but I'm just saying.
So he can whoop him because he talking all that stuff.
A lot of people don't just nowadays. A lot of them men don't just be fighting.
He could have been on the line.
Look at that eye.
That old ass man out of breath. That's what he is.
Gang.
Out of shape
ass. That eye swole. That eye swole, gang. So it had to be after that eye is knotted. That's a swole eye. All of a sudden, he looked like goddamn George Foreman by the end. He done whooped until he looked like George Foreman by the face. I said, damn, Foreman grill. They did it with the Foreman. He got the Foreman grill face.
The problem I have is the fact that he thought that he was untouchable, like nobody was going to face him. But see, like I said, Memphis is Memphis. I don't live out there, but at the same time, I know it's small. And you can't just be thinking you just invincible. You can just walk around the streets after you did so much.
Dolph right there. He like, damn, Dolph.
It's the first time. This is going to happen again to him. This is going to keep happening because now he get back out. This is going to happen again. That's why I think they really trying to protect him because they seen this. They probably seen this video already. So let's go around and back up and go put him in jail. I'm saying they can't have their prize person out there getting whooped up on like this. Stay informing.
Yup.
He also gonna be. He lost his street credit now. If he had it.
Fuck wrong with him. Fuck wrong with him. Fuck wrong with him. Fuck wrong with him. Ding him. Ding him.
His lip bleeding.
To be in everybody beat and want to be in everything but a cast. So why ain't nobody talking about the shootout that happened at Key Lock Album release party last night? Inquiring mind want to know.
Why he in everybody's business? See what I'm saying? He know everybody else's business. Man ain't got his own business. He everybody's
That sounds like a subliminal threat, though. Why ain't everybody talk about what happened at Key Glock party getting shot up? You see what I'm saying? That seemed like he was trying to sneak something in, like he might know who had something to do with it.
Or he might have had something to do with it.
Yep, listen how he said it.
He always been with
a So why ain't nobody talking about the shootout that happened at Key Lock Album release party last night? Inquiring mind want to know.
See, look.
Why are you still trying to mess with these people that's part of PRE?
Because he know what happened.
This the thing. The man this is the problem. You not only did you just get out of the charge for Dolph, but now you still trying to F with and still keep up with his crew. Who Dolph had signed to him, who he was affiliated with. Why do you care what they got going on? You clearly is keeping up with everybody. And that's the reason why I say the Fed's trying to keep him safe, because they about to come for him. Believe that. If you can't keep doing and saying things and make subliminals, people already put up on what he's doing. It was already... It's already in motion.
You got more than half of Memphis don't like him because they know that he had something to do with this whole thing. And he knows. he's still moving because he think he untouchable.
Sammy said
Somebody
his
told
lips long lip.
He too cold-hearted. He too cold-hearted.
Cold-hearted.
He ain't thinking like a person that know he hot ain't gonna want to be in the same area where they know they hot at. Especially when you just got out of a unalivened charge.
He got to pick up his dope, like you said. He got to go get that dope.
Yeah, he don't know any other life. That's the problem.
He don't trust nobody. He can't send nobody to go pick his work up. He's scared they gonna tell on him. A lot of people don't want to fuck with him because they think he the police, so they don't want to sell no dope for him. So he got to sell his own dope and go pick it up. And that girl ran off with that dope. That's what happened.
Yeah. Right.
That girl ran off with that dope, and he was mad.
Right. And he conditioned. He's conditioned where he doesn't know nothing else. But at the same time,
just whooped him up. It may be the same dude that she may be fucking with. That same dude that whooped him up may be the same dude that got the money in the dope.
Yep.
Ain't no telling. But like I said, this dude right here, he just a walking target at this point. And it's sad to see. It's sad to see, but he actually did it to himself.
Yep. Let's continue.
No. And y'all pay close attention because whatever homie was saying in Key Glock era, that shit had to be top secret, some very important shit. That shit had to be G14 class.
That's how you know he know what's going on. This is a subliminal threat towards Key Glock. He's subliminally making a threat towards Key Glock. And like Diamond said, they coming for you, Hernandez Govan.
You gotta look at it. If you already, it's already been done and over with where you done got off on a charge, right? Why are you still in your mind still thinking about everybody in the PRE? Because they are already after you now because they know you got off on a charge that you really was supposed to got time for.
Yep.
So now the street's about to handle you. You could have just spent time in prison. But now since they let you out, now the street's about to handle you.
Damn, Diamond, you going hard tonight.
I say I'm lying. He go to footage.
God dang. Oh my. Hernandez Govan. Back locked up. You chasing LeBron. You gonna take some, ain't it, Govan? She scared for her life. She called the police, scared for her life. Yeah, officer, you know the dude who in that high profile case with Young Dolph is chasing me? Yes. You telling her, bro, they got text messages. Bro, you telling her you gonna put her out there? Come on, man. See, now you tender. This not the first time, not the second time, not the third time, but you stay letting a female get at you, bruh. You stay getting at a female, bruh. Oh, man. See, Hernandez Govan. See, Dolph ain't done yet. That energy of Dolph not done yet, man. Not at all, big or small. Now, if somebody gotta call the police on you because you threatening them, bruh, I know it got hard. You got into some hard times doing all that ducking and dodging, all that big time flogging, and you can't even find a female who wanna be around you.
I told y'all that. Now I done showed y'all that it's all about a female, bro. He can't get nobody to sit around that energy, that dog energy. He gonna be by himself his whole life. Bro, come on, man. The female had to call the police on you, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad that you mad. You wanna go and you threatening her life and she got it on. Bro, you just going out sad, bro. All together, bro. Hernandez Govan back locked up. You back locked up. See, think about it. You a damn fool. You were born to lose. That's what it started to look like. See, you thought you were going up, but really, in actuality, you going down, bro. You going down. So keep on running off at the mouth, and you gonna see what it's about. Meddling with Key Glock. Boy, you better stop. Oh my. Memphis Stan G on YouTube.
I said, damn. Hey, Stan G knocked that out the box. Stan knocked that out the box. Now look at Dolph looking down laughing at you, Hernandez Govan. Dolph looking down laughing. Dolph is enjoying this. Dolph is enjoying this. Dolph enjoyed when you flipped over on that off-road vehicle too. Like Diamond said, you going down. Diamond said it. We said it. Stan G said it. The whole Dolph sector said it. We've been on you. Salute to the Dolph sector. We've been on you. And you know, we gonna get a good update off of this. They got the text messages in the phone, Diamond. They got the text messages. So if they got the text messages, Band-Aid gang,
what else he got? What else he got?
Stay away
now,
from
mind
her.
you, if he's been texting her for a long period of time, she got all types of evidence on him, incriminating himself and everything. 9 times out of 10, that girl like, okay, well, since you think things sweet, I'm already gonna get you, but now I'm about to make sure you won't get out because now I'm fearing for me because I done just got you real good. So I'm gonna make sure you stay in there.
What you say, Angel?
She in fear of her life and her child.
And her child, Angel said. So listen to this, y'all. It ain't over. But this is the thing I want everybody to marinate about. We got him, y'all. We got him right where we want him so far. Where y'all want him at. Where he at right now, in jail. He back. He may not have got a life sentence, y'all. But so far, so good, right, Dolph Sector? I know True Results happy about this. All the time that people put in, and we just got a little bit of time out of this, y'all. I don't watch too many other people when it comes to this. I try to stay in my own lane. It's a couple I do, but it's not the people that everybody watch. We stay in our own lane, gang. That's what we do. And we come up here as a unit, and we break this shit down. We've been here since. Go ahead, Dr. E.
Y'all said, how you think Gotti feel about this?
How I think what?
How you think he feel about it? I know he know.
Who?
Gotti. Yo, Gotti. How you think he feel about all this?
Feels about it. I think any move that Hernandez Govan makes, it kind of scares Gotti. I don't think Gotti feels good that he's locked up. If I was Gotti, I would feel more safe with him out on the street than I would him being locked up.
That's what I was thinking.
With Hernandez Govan being locked up,
this man being as hot as he is, ain't no professional man, ain't no street dude that's got any money and emotion gonna want to be around him anyway. So how would he even know anybody information or moves or any of that in the first place? As soon as they let him out on bond before the trial for Dolph, everybody probably cut him off or is attempting to cut him off, unless it's a family member or something that's a big timer or something where they still being around him because they're family. That's the only thing I can consider.
I agree. Dr.
Because everybody else gonna cut you out once they know you were. First of all, you got out too fast.
The reason I said it like that because I'm thinking that now that he's locked up, he's like you just said, he's afraid because he gonna get in there and start talking, to get out or whatever he needs to do. But when he on the streets, Scotty probably was like, okay, cool, somebody gonna eventually knock him out the streets and you be good. Because after that, there's really nobody that can bring up his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
right, but
long
is
as
he even trustworthy? Anything coming out of his mouth, though, Dr. E? Anything coming out of his mouth ain't to be trusted. The man already showed that he a snake.
But he's a man. That's why they put him back in there because he tells everything that has to be told when he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Or if he's involved like now, I mean, they probably telling him like, look, this is what we got. Some people going to hit you. They're going to take you out. So you need to let us know some information. Or some information. We got the dope. We got
That's a good. Here's a good one, y'all. Who could be taking you out? And like Dr. E said, listen to this one, y'all. It's the people that could be that they do him. They do him all type of ways. They get him down there, Band-Aid Gang, and they say, it's the people that want to knock you down. We've been having info about it. But they lying to him, though, right? They lying to him, and it's a possibility. This guy was probably sent. Who do you think probably sent this hit on you? Because we gotta protect you. Gotti, could be Gotti. It could be Jay Prince.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, y'all?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? They put the fear under him because they know he want to be free. They know he want to be free. Cause you gotta think about it, Band-Aid Gang. This man wants to be free because he don't know if he ever goes to the penitentiary how they gonna drive on him. I mean, they drove on straight drop when he was down there. They straight drop got into it.
And he wants to be the man so bad. He wants to be that, the biggest dope man or whatever it is in the streets. He wants to be that. You see how he handles himself on the internet. So it's kind of like he wants to be that guy. He wants to be that street guy. He wants to be that the blogger guy. He wants to be all that, but he can't do it because he never really been in that world. He don't know nothing but thugging he do, and the mess he starts up. So he go right back to that, and it plays out on film. It plays out him getting whooped up on because he don't really have the hands he act like he got, and then he act like he got all these people, but all of them are crash outs. So they not really moving with him unless he got some money, because they do anything for money. And now he don't have it no more. He don't have the connections he had that before because a lot of people gone like Big Juke, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he's stuck to now. It's like, okay, now I got to do all this on my own. And he really don't have.
Still got connections. I think he does still have connections, and that is why that they do watch him so hard because they know he have connections. But
they're not helping him.
Huh?
Like Diamond said, to the point, like Diamond said, they're not helping him with what he need. He had to get all this stuff and re-up on his own. He out there, like you said, selling his own dope. You know what I'm saying? They're not making plays for him like they used to because he on the broke end of things now. He on the rack side of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got people putting hands on him. They wouldn't have never put hands on him before. Now all of a sudden they on film putting hands on him just to let them know you can be touched. We're going to film it and we're going to embarrass you with it. And everybody laughing and joking about it now. Then, it's kind of like, look, people out there going to get you. So we need some more information.
I'm glad I'm in the Dolph sector. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? This is what we started, where we got our big break in this Dolph sector. We stayed in our lane. You know what I'm saying? We learned a lot about this situation, but
bending corners.
Yeah, we fought. But at the end of the day, I'm so glad that everybody has put positive energy in this and never gave up hope. You still got people in this sector that still talk about it because they know that this Hernandez Govan was coming. It was just a matter of time. And look, and what's going to be so wonderful about it is that when he get that time slapped on his ass, because I tell you this, Band-Aid Gang, this Hernandez Govan might go down real quick. You know how when they say uh, uh, it's all coming down, y'all. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours, and that's what's happening to him. It's pouring down.
I just believe that if he go down, he ain't going down without a fight. He gonna scream and yell, even like Suge Knight did back in the day. He gonna try to point every fingers at everybody and bring somebody else's down. So I think that's why, to a certain point, if he gets back out again, he's gonna be hot as a potato out there because everybody gonna want to get at him, and even the big people above, like you said, it's above that may be passing down the work, the orders, or whatever the case be. If you got the money, they can send a YN out there tomorrow and they'll do whatever because they're gonna listen to them. You see what I'm saying? And they want to pop off tomorrow, they will, but they just been kind of sitting back. But if he get too hot, where he like, look, this dude going in and out of jail too much, I'm afraid he gonna say something. Hey, let me send some YNs out there to do this. Tell them I'm gonna give him a record deal or something. Boom, you know how they move.
Yeah, this might make him shit. If you ask me, this might make him give up some more information, just out of the blue, some accidental information. You know what I'm saying? Not even accidental. It's just like he don't have no other choice but to give up some bigger names because I mean, dead ass. Because I just know right now he's in that position where he gonna have to give up bigger names because now he's facing a year. They came back and got him, y'all. That don't look good. So
he official the line. You know what I'm saying? They got him like the fish on the line. They just letting the line run out, but they already got him get ready to reel him in. Bam! You know what I'm saying?
Like, going back to court July 18th. Is it July 18th, y'all? Yeah,
that's right.
I got a quick question though.
So he's about to miss the 4th of July.
I wonder if online, if it says what his charges is for the feds on them picking him up, wouldn't it show or would not show on why he's arrested right now with the feds?
Let's go ahead and see.
Your lane. Oh, that's Diamond Lane, ain't it? Can you find out?
Well, let me see. Let's go ahead and get this. Oh, I want to stop that. Okay.
Yeah, I would look, but I'm driving, so.
Oh, yeah, well, so that's your lane right there. You used to have that until like Daphne on Scooby Doo. Come on, Daphne. You driving right now? Okay, I got you. CW, you in the archives? You going through
Hernandez
something?
Govan misses court date for harassment. Man acquitted last year in high-profile murder case of Memphis rapper Young Dolph was expected back in court on Monday. 47 years old, Hernandez Govan is facing harassment and stalking charges in a separate case. Okay, less than a year ago, talking about what happened with Dolph and his conspiracy. On Monday, he appeared in court after being arrested last week on harassment and stalking charges. According to court documents, Govan's former girlfriend told investigators he made threatening phone calls and sent text messages, including threats to have someone shoot up her home. She also accused him of threatening to post explicit videos of her on social media. The misdemeanor charges. Now, this is a misdemeanor charge led to his bond being set at $4,000, which told the judge he would be able to pay. Bond set for $4,000. Hernandez Govan stalking case. Okay, Govan court appearance was supposed to give WREG a first look at how prosecutors plan to move forward with the new case, as expected to see him appear before a judge. So they want him to see the judge. We learn he remains in federal custody at this time and will appear before a judge on Thursday. So what's that? Thursday.
Next week.
So he's going to see a judge on Thursday, gang.
Oh, this Thursday. This Thursday.
So they didn't give him. So this, you guys see where this looks crazy? Because listen what it said. This is why it looked like police shit, because it's saying that it doesn't say that he posted the bond, right? Let's look. It doesn't say that he bonded out. It just says that It was okay. It says that he said he would be able to pay to get out, right? And he said the bond is set for $4,000 in Hernandez Govan start the case. But he comes back and say Govan court appearance was supposed to be given, blah, blah, blah. At the first, the prosecutors plan to move forward in the new case as expected to him to appear before a judge. So, did he get out? Did he post the bond? See? Right. Did he post the bond? You see what I'm saying, Dr. E?
Mm-hmm. You said he will be able to pay it, but it didn't say he did pay it.
Right. So it said also now, we learned that the feds, right? We learned he remains in the feds' custody.
Which the hold on, but the situation that happened with the stalker situation, that is not a Fed case, that's a state case. So for the feds to pick him up, it's a whole nother charge.
Okay, so the feds came and got him.
Something else is going on because that's the feds ain't gonna come get you for a harassment charge.
The dope, the re-up money. That's what
something else is going on.
Exactly, because all you said was harassment, threats, and all of that. That's not a Fed case. That's not a Fed case. That's like, yeah, that's not, that is harassment. Maybe you're gonna get a protective order on him. I'm sorry, and I mean, but that's still a state case. That's not a Fed case. So what I'm thinking is, she's trying to wrap him up in the state case, but there's something else going on Fed for the feds to go get him that fast.
You probably said she had found some dope over there that was his.
Maybe she turned in whatever stash he had at her crib. That could be the case too. We don't know what type of female this is. This female might be a street female. This female might have her nose clean.
Angel said they could have added to the statement and they kept it private.
Possibly, because like I said, the situation with the harassment, the stalking, and all that's state. The feds came and got him, so that's a whole nother brand. I'm saying that's just separate. So we gotta look at there's a whole separate situation going on that we are not knowing about.
They went to a room and have a little talk with him, so you know you fucked up.
Right, so he paid $400. Now listen to this. Good point, truth be told. 10% of that $4,000 is $400. So his bond was $400, right? Let's stay right there. But we don't see that he bonded out, right? So now, but the streets are saying, this is what the streets are saying, that he got out. But why does he look like he got out though? You see what I'm saying? Look how the game is crazy, because it looked like he got out when he said, right? He said Lil Woody was happy as hell when I got locked up. So he got out. But here it's saying that he remains in custody. This is some rat shit right here, y'all. This is some undercover rat shit going on right here.
There's something else going on that's brewing. Right, there's something else going on. Because like I had to think about it. Because of the charges that she's trying to put on him versus what actually is occurring. Now, when he got out, he probably thought he was going to stay out. But they probably, like you said, was watching him, following him, and relocked his ass up. The feds went and got him after that. So that state case is separate from the feds coming back and picking him up.
So whatever else. So they ain't saying why the feds got him. Let's look more into this. So it says, we learned he remains, in federal custody. So the feds got him. All right. We don't know when they got him. They had to follow him. But like Diamond said, at the beginning of it says it's a misdemeanor for what he was locked up for, the cyber stalking and all that type of mess, right? And he'll appear in court on Thursday. So he going to a federal court? What kind of court is he going to? Is he going to a state or a federal? At this time, we do not yet have word on who will represent Govan in court. But as soon as we find out, this story will be updated. That's what it says. So he going to court on a bad case or a misdemeanor?
Or both. Because some things can be off record, some things can be on record.
On the feds case for, they ain't finna let us know because he a snitch.
Yeah, and some things can be said in front of the judge that's off record. So say he's in court, right? And they say off record. They'll literally stop recording and then they'll say whatever they got to say because it's not going to be documented.
So we got to find out what's going to happen Thursday. So we're going to have to update this.
You don't know if they don't let nobody come in that courtroom when he goes in.
But he's facing a federal. We need to see what this federal charge. They not letting us know why the feds came and got him. Why did the feds come and get him and want to keep him in custody? Why is he wearing a red uniform if he is now? That's supposed to be.
They might have found more evidence on the case, the dog case.
Well, that too, but in red that means they high risk, right? So he goes in on. He's getting out right here with the bond. This charge right here is for stalking, but he's high risk. Escorted by 3 officers, Band-Aid gang, as high risk, but was acquitted, has nothing on his record. Nothing, right? He's clear now. Acquitted, right, Diamond? He's acquitted. But he goes in and they put him in the red uniform. Remember, the red was high risk.
Mm-hmm.
In Memphis.
But
so
see, I gotta look up Tennessee.
He gets out.
Look up. Mm-hmm.
He gets out. Followed by the feds, gets snatched up by the feds. You know why? Because he is a fed.
Because he got in trouble.
And he worked.
They probably wanted him to stay. They wanted him to stay out and stay clean so he could be able to give intel. But when he got in trouble for that stalking charge, that put the spotlight back on him. They weren't looking at him like that until that happened. You remember that? Like, I'm talking about the people. The people in Memphis probably weren't even thinking about Govan no more. But, well, I mean, they're thinking about him, but they're not highlighting him. Highlighting him like now he's back in the spotlight again.
Govan the Fed, he gotta be the police. He gotta be working for the feds, y'all. He giving up information, just like Diamond said.
Also, I'm gonna look up Tennessee laws.
Go back to the internet.
I'm gonna look up Tennessee's laws, and especially what's permitted and what's not. Like, you gotta look at the state laws and the federal laws.
Check into that.
Yeah, when I get a chance, I'm gonna look into the federal laws and the state laws of Tennessee.
I think I'm gonna try to get in tomorrow. We're gonna update this the day after tomorrow, or in 2 days after that, because if we don't go on to tomorrow on because there is some updates on Carmelo Anthony, so I gotta definitely keep people updated on that. But I want to get deeper into this, so we're gonna keep everybody, we're gonna keep it flowing like we supposed to. But truth be told, said he got out, then he got his ass beat. He was supposed to go to court today. He might not even show up in court today. But think about it, truth be told, the feds got him. He ain't got
right, and what do you mean by today? Today is already done and over with. You mean he was supposed to have showed up to court today and then he didn't show up for court because the feds already got him, basically. That's what you're saying. But while he was out, he got beat up. Copy.
But the feds got him. Why do the feds have Hernandez Govan? He got to give up some more information, y'all. They gonna threat. They gonna threaten him now. Like, we can give you that year. We need some more information.
But this is the thing. He's like a sitting duck. regardless. Even if he goes and try to tell information, if he goes as a witness to try to say, hey, such and such, it's still his credibility is done for. Nobody, even if he
might have set him
attempts.
up, Diamond.
Yeah.
This was a setup.
I told you, whoever that girl is, ain't no telling who she connected to. But she might also be one of those people that are connected to the feds, where you just had talked too much and told too much, and she went and told everything. Yeah, that could be the case too.
Could have been mic'd up in the crib. You know? Could have had all in the lights, all in the in the air vents.
Paid informant. Honey pot. A honey pot. I keep telling you what honey pots are. You better, hey, y'all men, y'all still in the streets. Y'all still doing your thing. Y'all better stop looking at these fine girls running up on you, talking about, hey, how you doing? Let me come stay at your place. All that stuff. Or you going to go shack up in a girl crib? You better stop doing that now. Ain't nothing nice. You don't know what the person is. You don't know that girl middle name or her birth date. You screwed. She don't want you knowing too much about her.
Or the age.
Especially the middle name. If you don't know a girl middle name, she really don't want nothing. Look, if a girl don't volunteer information about herself to you, and you only know nicknames or certain stuff, oh, she a honeypot. She trying to see where you get your work from, how many people you connected to, who your relatives is, all of that. Oh, now what your bad says, trying to go after these girls that look like something. All right now, big booty Judy, about to set your ass up. Let me shut up.
Well, keep laughing because it's a good day to be laughing. They got Govan in custody, and we want to see. Hey, how the shit finna come out? It's finna be a lot of different kind of cheeses spread all on the goddamn table, gang. Yeah, Govan, we got you where we want you now. You working with the feds. This gonna show you if you're working with the feds. We want to know that charge. So we gonna keep the streets updated, Band-Aid gang. We on your ass, Hernandez Govan. And all we had to do was say it. It's too many people that know you getting your karma and your day is coming, and it's getting closer. See, it rained and it poured, and it's gonna keep pouring on your ass. And that's just
right. And he always trying to compare himself to the next person, trying to make sure like, oh, such and such did this, or such and such he did this and he did that. How about you talk about yourself, dude, with your no eyebrows having self? How about you talk about you? How you keep getting yourself in these predicaments? You ain't even try to take the opportunity that the feds gave you to actually do something positive with yourself. You just went straight left niggerdom and went. I don't know if that's a word, niggerdom. I think that's a when you all you focused on is niggas. When all you focused on is niggas, you ain't thinking about nothing really else. Like you just focused on what another man doing, being underneath another man, trying to figure out what another man draw color is. They draws, they socks. You know what if they match or not? Like I'm just saying. Nigga, these dudes out here doing. I be seeing, you know what's funny? I be seeing dudes out here on full on dates with each other, man. I ain't lying. But anyway, that's another subject for another day.
She ain't lying.
Now I'm gonna see. Let me check right here, y'all. If I can get some motion real quick for y'all.
Hey, let me know if I can add that to the dictionary. Niggerdom. Is that a dictionary? I'm gonna add that to the dictionary.
Oh my God. Diamond, y'all. Let me see what we got. Beat up on camera after caught. Black and okay. Now they covering that. Let me see what we got right here, y'all. Cause I'm gonna look and see what happened. Okay. I'm getting in here real quick. And let's see what we get out
Yeah,
of
you right
this.
about that. The feds definitely have their own agenda. They don't care about no damn state case. You right about that. That's the reason why whatever he just did, it opened the window for them to go grab him. Hello.
Sounds about right.
There it is. Let me see.
Nigga them.
You know what? I'm gonna do because I know people want me to do my review on that Ratchet TV interview. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the game. I'm gonna do this for everybody because I'm pretty sure y'all probably want to see how I break it down, how the Diamond Gang break this down, how Dr. E we all break it down. So I'm gonna research it tomorrow, and when we do the update, put a one in the chat if y'all want us to do commentary on that Ratchet TV interview. Put a one. And we'll follow up.
Yeah, put one in the chat. Put one in the chat, y'all.
Because I'll go
with
ahead
him and
and I'll
with
go
him and
ahead and
Govan?
drop it and get some key points where he actually looked like okay, we'll cover it then, Coral. We'll definitely cover it. And we'll get an update. So Thursday, we're gonna be keeping our ears to the street, and Diamond gonna give me a little bit more intel about and I'm gonna do some searching too with Diamond and see what's going on with Hernandez Govan on why the feds picked him up. So that's what we need to be trying to figure out is why the feds picked him up. And did he really post that bond? Did he post the bond? Did he get out? What's going on? And I believe he did get out.
So
But why did
someone
the
just
feds
mentioned, someone just mentioned about the cyber stalking, right? Now imagine if he was doing that already, because if he threatened to do that to her, he's been doing that, and he's always on the internet. He's always surfing the internet. It seemed like the man is always on his phone or on the internet doing something. So he might have been doing this all this time with the stalking other people, trying to figure out other people's stuff. And that explains the reason why they probably like, oh, well, we can have you work for us because since you already doing that, you know.
That too. Diamond, can you think you'll be able to get me some of that tomorrow? Because tomorrow I will be getting I'm gonna go ahead and get some more the new breaking news that just happened with the Carmelo. I'm definitely gonna stay on top of that. And if
right, I'm gonna look into a little more of the situation, and I'll definitely let you know
yes, because I
any
was
more
seeing some
information.
videos today that I have to do on Carmelo. Some people sent me some more video footage they want me to cover on that, so I got to put that together. I will be checking it. Please keep me posted on that, and I will be chopping up the Ratchet TV tomorrow for everybody, and just giving out what I see in Hernandez Govan and what we see popping in. Give an update on Thursday. Thursday we got to figure out. So we'll be on Thursday on this Hernandez Govan. So we're gonna come back Thursday and get what we can and dissect that video. So just we gotta give it up for the Dolph sector. I hate not to just jump on things right away, but I just feel like we riding in cruise control when it comes to that. We do like to cover a lot of different things. Definitely if there's something like the Carmelo Anthony, because it's sad what happened. It's a lot of crazy stuff on that went on. So I'm definitely glad and I feel good that we did say that this was gonna happen, and it happened. It happened. We said it. We said it, and it's like we already pretty much, three brains up here is better than one. And I just, the formula that we got, I think people like listening because you get a different opinion from each and every last one of us, and a lot of people have stayed with us because they seen us here not since day one, but in the depths of the Dolph case, we was there and we know what was going on. So I know a lot of people like to hear from us. We got our own style, so yeah, we're not like all the other people that covered this story. And I just think that we hit key points. We figured out a lot of shit when it came to the Dolph case. A lot of things that we could still ride and grind and eat their ass up with, especially when it comes to the cookie shop, because I still believe the cookie shop was involved. The cookie shop still may come out in this. I'm just not gonna sit back and say that the cookie shop is in the clear. I just can't, because, and if they escape through the clear, it's because they know somebody, because it's clear that cookie shop knew what was going on with Dolph. It's so clear that, but I'm not gonna sit up here and ride Raven. I'm let Raven live her life. She happy over there. I'm not a bully. I don't want to be a bully, but I just don't like the lies that was told, which clearly shows that that cookie shop was involved. Now, what's going on with Hernandez Govan and the feds picking him up? That's letting us know that there is more stuff that's gonna come out when it comes to the Dolph case. Why would they be riding him so hard? Why would they be riding him so hard?
And hey, Memphis, y'all really need to do better, because as
How
we
do you
see
feel
right
about the
now,
cookie shop, Diamond? Do you think the cookie shop?
I always thought that. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust people anyway. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. I think that Memphis do need to do better. The black on black crime, they already want to take us out anyway. They want us to take each other out. So we can't let these people win. And you already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the palm colored folk, you know?
What about you, Dr. E? What you think about the cookie shop?
Yeah, I mean, like Diamond kind of saying is, they've been known. I mean, the city itself is just it has a low vibration. You know what I'm saying? But it's been going on over 100 years. When you look at the history of Houston, Houston, which must be on my mind. Memphis. So you know what I'm saying? It needs to do better. People need to kind of start looking at what's going on in the rest of the country. And I was thinking about earlier, I had a Trump moment. I was trying to go in a little earlier. Wouldn't it be kind of funny just to see, because I'm looking at this whole Govan thing. Wouldn't it be kind of funny to see the president at the end of his term, because that's what's going to end up being. Wouldn't it be funny to see him going through the same kind of stuff, getting locked up, cuffed up, asking about, 34 felonies he committed. It would just be wild. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of off topic, but at the same time, it always comes back to the same thing, because I think the whole Epstein file and all this stuff is all related. All this stuff is a throw off to a certain point, keep us all, going at each other's throats, keeping other drama going up, and then the government is doing what the hell they want to do. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Right,
I
and
just
they
think,
get a thrill off of us. They get a thrill off of us doing things to each other, because they really
yeah,
don't like us to begin with,
we thrown
and
off.
we all know that.
We really been thrown off for 60 years, and we dropped the ball. So now it's like a lot of us are woke. We coming out. They even picked up our term woke. 20 years later, and now they kind of getting trying to take stuff out the books, trying to take history out, trying to change laws and do things when we so wrapped up into all this drill rapping stuff that we
They
not
they
thinking.
they Right, and they're
We just
only doing that now. They're doing it rapidly now because they know everybody's starting to pick up on the fact of who is stirring the pot, who is doing the most, who's the instigator. We are starting to find out who the real problems are, and now they like, well, we got to hurry up. We got to hurry up because people are now they're starting to understand what's really going on. See, you got to stay in tune, or you're gonna be left.
And I'm
so
gonna
bringing that
I'm
bringing
gonna
that
get ready
one
to
three
close
six
with
real
this.
quick. Oh, okay, I'll
I'm
let
gonna
you
get
go. Go ahead.
no, I'm gonna get ready to close with saying this. Um, yeah, we come a long way, man. I just love this chemistry. But I want to say this, y'all, because I predicted something else again. Thank you, Coral. I'm predicting something else, and I'm feeling it. I'm gonna say something again to y'all that's about to come true. Now, I know you guys see Dr. E Diamond when you on YouTube. You get that little commercial that pops up, right? And it's like people making AI songs with just the push of a button, with just saying
Yeah,
a couple of words, and it creates a whole song for you. A whole song. And it sounds like your voice. Now, what do you think is going to happen to the music industry? They're not going to be able to
yeah.
make any more money. So that's going to be another part of the plan. The other part of the plan is to take the money from the artists, because black people have been getting rich off of music for so long. So they got to stop our money flow. How do you stop the money flow? You make these AI songs, so music will not have a worth anymore. A unique artist will never have a uniqueness anymore when they can have a robot create it. So it won't be no more money in the music industry. So all the rappers are going to do what, gang? They're going to go right back to selling drugs to get
Right,
new
that's
shit.
what they want. That's what they hope for. That's the reason why.
But what they got to do is go back to selling out the trunk. I have to break that up right quick, because I'm like, dudes are not thinking it like you said, entrepreneurship. We got to get to the point of saying we don't need the record labels. We can sell stuff off the trunk if we got to. You know what I'm saying? We got to go back, and then we have control to a certain point of the internet. We can keep downloading stuff. We don't need them to distribute our music. We gotta pull away from the system and not get part of the matrix, because if we give into it, of course they're gonna control it. Of course it's not gonna make any money. But we
Right, and
control
they already came out with a chip to put in your brain too, though, Dr. E. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's called
There's a black man walking around here right now. It's
they walking around with it. It's called
Hyperlink,
Hydrolink
or Hyperlink,
yeah,
something like that.
Neuralink.
I don't do it.
It's called the Neuralink.
I don't do
Neuralink,
chips.
yeah.
And it's called the Neuralink. And I see Gage says the music industry will be fine. AI can't create.
We know that, but they're gonna try to make it regulated eventually for everybody to have it.
Well, you need to check out some of them songs in the black tea sector. There's some songs in the black tea sector. See, you ain't over in them sectors, gang. Them people over there in the black tea sector got songs that sound like real hits, like shit that need to be on the radio. And they don't know how to rap one bit or sing one bit.
But we got to be the ones to buy it. We got to be the ones to say what rap is. See, it's like jazz music. It's like all music. When it comes to music, I kind of get, some kind of way in my feelings a little bit. I'm a real hip hopper since 1979. I'm a dancer, pop locker, all that old school stuff. So with that being said, if we don't buy the music, then they can't sell it. So we don't have to listen to what the industry tells us is cool. Oh, jazz is cool.
We can make our
rock
own
and roll.
music with the push of a button, Dr. E, you're right. When we can make a song, when Dr. E can go to the AI application and say, I want to make a song that sounds like me.
Don't use AI. No, what I'm saying is don't use AI. We give to their technology that they're the ones selling and controlling, then we lose it. You got to do something that we invent, that we do, or you got to get your old school guitar out, get your drum set out, and go in the garage and record some music and sell it. Why we can't do that?
But you know what I think really would be a flex if we start if the American government, since they can go and kidnap a president from another country, if they can go and actually regulate and handle the Rothschild family. How about that? We're in debt right now. We're in debt. Our country is in debt. And the people that are responsible for clearing our debt is not doing so. So what we really need to worry about is them. That family is destroying our country. I'm just gotta be honest.
Band-Aid gang. So Thursday, y'all be ready for an update. We're gonna update everybody on Thursday on this Hernandez Govan. Diamond, we gotta figure out, so we will try to bring it to you guys. I know since we said a couple of key things that you guys are gonna look into it as well. But yeah, I think that we need to go find out if Hernandez Govan made that bond, and why did the feds come pick him up? So that's something that really needs to be discussed, and so we can all go from that point, because there's a reason why the feds picked him up. Coral put Rico. Yes, it's something that they sitting up under his ass. They putting belt to ass while he up in there. So he will be. So everybody, he is locked up until Thursday. He does have a court date. We want to see what comes out. If we don't get what happened on Thursday and why he had to wait till Thursday, that's going to be a red flag. That's going to be a huge red flag. If Hernandez Govan Thursday comes up, It's not it's not out on any sites to see what happened on Thursday where Hernandez Govan. And next thing you know, you see Hernandez Govan out again doing some more interviews. Something is wrong. That means he didn't gave up some information. And that's it. But they at least let us know the feds came and got him. I said, damn. So till then, y'all, we will meet again at the same place. Yeah, right here at the Band-Aid, the Band-Aid barn,
Make sure
whatever
you
you
keep
want to
your
call
ears to the streets.
it. Yeah, we gonna be at the Band-Aid barn, posted up. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm gonna have Kamikaze come up on that one too, because I want to hear what Kamikaze got to say on that one. Kamikaze, we got to get you back up here, dog. You got to come back to work, gang. You got to come back to work. You've been doing us all type of ways, bro. So yeah. Band-Aid gang, we'll meet again. We'll see y'all Thursday on the Hernandez Govan. But if not tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. So Wednesday, the latest that you'll hear from us when it comes to the Carmelo Anthony. I'm getting those videos together that people sent me, and we just putting it together so we come over here, do our little chill time and talk like we always do and chop it up and just figure out things. But we are still undefeated when it comes to predicting things because we said this would happen. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I'm C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying? I said, damn, I'm with my fabulous panel up here, Dr. E. Diamond and Angel in the building. So thank y'all, and we got called. We beat.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for showing so much love. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love, everybody. Stay blessed and never stressed. And we out. Peace.
We out.